Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. And today we are heading to the gym. It's lunchtime. Well, I'm running a little late today because I was trying to finish up some stuff, but needless to say, I am on my way. It's pretty cloudy today. It's a little bit of sun out, enough to make you squint, but it's not that bad. It's kind of cloudy. You can look at the skies. Hang on. I'll be glad when we get an electronic gate. But yeah, you can see the sky. It's a little gloomy, but it's all right. It's a beautiful day out today, though. There's a little breeze. I'm assuming the temperature is probably more like 60, 68. That's what I'm assuming, but we're gonna tell when we get in the car what it is. And please tell me I have my keys. I'm telling you, it never fails. I have to go up and down the stairs. I have it though, but today, before I walked out the door, I literally went up the stairs 3 times. It never fails. Never fails, but anyway, grab my drink. Got my C4, and we are ready to go. I have so much junk in this car. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. I have to make a point to clean. Oh, dang it! Almost spilled my drink on me. I have to make a point to clean up my car. It is such a mess in here. When I tell you it's a mess, you would think I have a house full of kids. You wouldn't think one kid can make this much mess, but he does. Okay, so yeah, it's a mess. That's my goal for this weekend, is to clean my filthy car. I've been doing so much. I am all over the place. Let's plug this in. I wonder if my headphones are charged. I hope they are. It says it is. Oh, and I was wrong. It's actually 73 degrees out. I thought it was about 68. Not sure why my car is revving high, but who knows? I'm thirsty this morning. Nope, I haven't drank any water this morning. But I want to speak to you guys about something. I'm telling you, I don't know what rock I've been under, but I bought a weighted blanket, 20 pounds, and I got one of those. And when I tell you, it is heavy. Yes, it is very heavy. It feels like somebody's laying on you. But I'm gonna tell you, the last 2 nights I've used it. Okay, why am I feeling heat? Okay, there we go. I started using it Monday and last night. Monday night I woke up for work Tuesday, and I was like, wow. First I was feeling like I was having a great sleep, and I felt like I was having a good sleep. I still woke up a little tired, but I didn't get up throughout the night as much as I normally do. I don't remember getting up at all. And normally I get up throughout the night, walk through my house, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I had a good sleep. Last night I was having a good sleep. Actually, I went to sleep faster than normal. Not like as soon as I hit the bed I went to sleep. That has never been the case. But normally for me, it takes me a long time. But I've noticed with using this, I don't know if I'm extra tired. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But I was able to go to sleep faster. So my husband, he doesn't like being hot or anything. For some reason, he wanted to get under my blanket. He had no clue what it was. So when he started grabbing it, well, Monday he tried to grab the blankets, and it wasn't working. I think he was trying to get closer to me, and I was wrapped up in the blanket, so he couldn't, and he gave up. I kind of remember faded in and out, feeling him doing that. So then last night, I guess I decided, okay, you can have a piece of my blanket. So he was under there, and part of the night he woke up, he was like, man, I'm having a real deep sleep and having some crazy dreams. And I'm like, it must be the blanket, because he was having a good sleep. I was having a good sleep too. I'm telling you, but we're gonna check it out again tonight. His complaint was, why is it so small? And I'm like, it's supposed to be an individual blanket. It's not supposed to be a king size blanket. And he was like, man. So this morning when I woke up for work, he was still sleeping. So I kind of gave him the entire blanket. And so he was sleeping real good. I had to go in there and I'm like, hey, you sleeping mighty good. And I'm like, are you planning on getting up today? This was probably about 9:30. He never sleeps in that late. Never. He's usually up and out by then. So he was having a good sleep. So I think he's gonna like my blanket. It does makes you warm though. It is hot. I don't mind it because whatever, but there's been times where I'm like, oof, and I get up and I'm like, take it off a little bit because I'm so hot. But what I did with him was I turned on the ceiling fan, and there's another fan, and the AC was on, so he felt good. And yeah, so he was sleeping real good. I should have bought one of those a long time ago. And how I got wind of it, I actually heard my daughter talking about a weighted blanket a year ago, but I never really paid any attention to it. And then when we did that auction, at work, there was a weighted blanket that was there. And then I started looking into it, what exactly it does. And, and I'm glad I bought it. I swear. I'm trying to, I got it at a really, really good price. So right now I'm trying to get at least 3 more. I want one for my husband. And actually, I want to get at least 4 more. One for my husband, one for my 2 daughters. And then I probably wanted to give one to either my aunt or my mother-in-law. Because I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm going to keep trying it, but I think it's a blanket because I haven't slept as good as I've been sleeping in a long time. And so I'm thinking it's a blanket. I'm leaning towards it is a blanket because I'm telling you, we're going to keep trying it. If my husband would stop stealing it from me, because I swear, he had most of it, and I swear I had like half of me covered. Hello? Anyway, so we're heading to the gym right now. We finished talking about the blanket because I'm almost to the gym. We're at the gym going to the gym right now. It didn't work out yesterday because I came home late from work. Then I had to go over my son's school stuff, and there's a couple of stuff he had some questions about because, as I stated before, we skipped to the third semester, the third grading period. So there was some stuff that weren't covered. So he was kind of had a little, didn't know what to do. So we had to go over that. And then, kind of laziness kicked in because instead of really trying to figure it out, oh yeah, we didn't do it. And then close the book. Mom, we'll do it when you get home. Anyway. And folks, let me tell you, we're homeschool is an awesome thing. The thing is, you cannot have a lot of distractions at home at all. Because kids are going to be kids. The thing is, I'm not there Monday and Tuesday until in the afternoon. My husband is there, but my husband is in and out. He's outside and comes in and checks on him and different stuff. The thing is, my son knows how to trick my husband because they both think alike. So my son will go outside for recess, and his recess, 10 minutes, will end up turning into 30 minutes. And then my husband will be like, oh, boy, you better get back in there to class. Right? Then he has a snake. And then he has the gecko. Oh, I have to feed them. No. You feed them after school because if you were in school, they wouldn't get fed. Right? But if I'm not there to make sure he doesn't do that, he's going to do that. And by the time you know it, okay, he's still doing schoolwork because really, he should be finished with his schoolwork. If he gets up at about and start his schoolwork at 9, he should be finished with everything at least by 1 or 1:30. It is a lot of work, but it isn't if you sit and just do it. But when you have little distractions here and there, you're going to get, kids are going to be kids. Because when I'm there with him Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, he's done with school by at least 1:32 because I'm on it. Get back in the room, get back in there. So you have to do that. Now, the thing is, with other distractions, you can't have no cell phones. I mean, he uses his cell phone on his lunch break or whatever, which I give him that option because he's pretty good with his schoolwork. He does pretty good. Well, but the thing is, that's another distraction because now he's asking me, Mom, can I watch TV while I do my penmanship? Because he knows penmanship is not really a mandatory class. For homeschool, it is. But for public school, they don't have to do penmanship. You don't have to learn how to do cursive. But in my world, yes, you do. You better learn how to sign your doggone name. You know, it's like, why isn't penmanship a part of school? Why don't you need to know how to read cursive or write cursive? I don't even know what the heck society is thinking. So you're going to have a bunch of dum-dums, don't even know how to sign their name. They're just going to print their name. Boy. I don't know what we're teaching these days. Seriously. But anyway, so we had a little battle last night with homeschool because I was already tired and I came home and I can't really blame him, but there was stuff that he could have tried to do, but because he knew, okay, we didn't go over it, and the stuff he knows the stuff. He knows the stuff. But because he didn't actually literally do it, effort was not put into it. And that kind of frustrated me. And I kind of yelled at him a little bit. Not yelling. He cried a little bit because he didn't want to do schoolwork. And I'm like, no, we got to get it done. So at 9 o'clock, we were still doing schoolwork because of stuff he didn't do. And he hasn't grasped that concept yet that the more you leave to do, the less you do during the day, the more you're going to do when I come home. And guess what? I'm going to be on eggshells and you're going to be on eggshells, but we still have to get it done. So the thing is, get it done during the day as much as you can. So at night, we just go over the basic, whatever you didn't really understand, just not what you didn't want to do. So folks, so what I'm trying to say is stay on top of the kids. Do not let them slacken up during the day, because guess what? They still have to know the stuff. And then when you come home at night, you still got to go over the stuff, or whenever you do it. Then he's going to be frustrated. He or she going to be frustrated. You're going to be frustrated. It's going to make the night longer. And I'm hoping he's going to grasp this concept really soon. I love having him homeschool. I love it. Because to me, I feel I'm teaching him more. He's learning more from whatever curriculum I'm using rather than what's being done in the public school. By far. He has learned the last 3 weeks we've been doing this. He has by far learned the most. Learned more than what he's done in the public school. So let's see. Somebody's alarm is going off. My husband is at the gym. Anyway, so I am going to run in here and let me get please tell me I have why don't I take this off and leave it in the car? I don't know why I do this to myself. Anyway, I don't have my waist trainer. So, actually, the last time I came in, I did legs or full body. I can't even remember. My days are running into each other, but I am going in here today. I have no clue what I'm going to work on, but it depends on how many people is in here, and it looks packed. So I don't know what I'm going to do. We shall see. Hide my bag. Oh my God, my car is a mess. There's like crumbs on my chair. Seriously, I need to vacuum my car and clean it out. I have, clay from the baseball field on my chair. Seriously. Anyway, guys, let me run on in here because I don't have a lot of time. I gotta get back home so I make sure this boy does his work. And I'll chat with you in a bit. I swear it never fails. It is packed in. And when I tell you packed, oh my goodness. I cannot stand this. Anyway, it's going to be one of those days because where I wanted a machine I'm going to need to use after this, they're all taken. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I may end up doing the 30-minute room again. My husband is in here somewhere. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing today. I can't stand when it's this crowded in here at all. At all. Anyway, it is what it is. Yep, I'm leaving the gym. All right. Wasn't a long workout. It was a good workout. It wasn't the best workout, but because couldn't get the squat machine. Then I went on, started doing some legs. Then I'm limited on the machines because all the machines are pretty much taken. I finished one machine and I'm looking to do the next. Then it's taken. Did some arms, not a lot. And then I just decided, okay, it's all right. I got a little workout on. Did something. Something is better than nothing. And that's what I did today. So I'm hoping later on I can make it back to the gym or do something because yeah, I'm gonna have to, when I get back to work, to my office, I'm going to call my insurance company, see if the other gym, if I could join the program. I was in the program before, the silver sneakers, I think it's called. So guys, I am picking up lunch. Chick-fil-A again. Anyway, anything to get him focused on just keep doing his schoolwork. So I told him, you better do your schoolwork or else I'm not getting it. Not better do it, I just want him to move a little bit faster and get stuff accomplished. They sent me the new catalog. It's also online, but I don't know. I like paper. For some reason, I guess from reading the computer all day for hours, my eyes just get tired. So I like this because you can mark stuff, mark what you need, because you could get the whole curriculum or you could get part of the curriculum. If your kid is just struggling in a certain subject, like say even if your kid is in public school and it's certain, there are free options too, but if your kid is struggling in an area or you want to improve in a certain area or your kid is advanced in a certain area and you want to keep going, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. So, I'm almost to the window. Yeah, I don't need a receipt.
Let me just make sure that it works.
Sure.
Okay, you're all set. Have a great day.
You too. Anyway. So I did get myself some Chick-fil-A because I am hungry. And I think chewing this gum is making me hungrier. But anyway, as I was saying, back to the book, and I do have to actually call them because since I'm not using the whole curriculum, I need to find out as far as what I need to do so not to get charged for it. So I don't know how that works. Yeah, let me call them. So a part of living in Florida means that right now I'm still supposed to be working, but because we have a little bit of rain, I have no power. It's been off for about 10 minutes now. Don't worry about that clock up there. It has no batteries in it, so that's not the right time. It's actually 2:59. The problem is I have to work online through VPN for my job. So I do have power in my laptop, but I can't access the stuff that I need. So I'm just sitting here and I figure I'll just chit chat with you guys to tell you just, there it is. It's coming back on. You hear on my, okay, so it's coming back on. So, well, it's supposed to be because my lights didn't click back on yet. So I think that's part of it. I may have to go and hit the surge, the breaker I meant. But yeah, this is a part of living in Florida, and it's not even hurricane season yet, and we have to deal with a little bit of rain and the power goes out. So that is another reason why I opted for stream video, the DVDs for my son's homeschool rather than just streaming online, because of, you know, the wind blows out this internet, whatever. So this way he could continue schooling. Now, when it started raining, he runs in here to tell me, Mom, remember you told me when it's lightning and raining, I'm not supposed to be on the computer. It's amazing how children remember certain things when they want to. So I kindly sent him back in there and told him, okay, work on your paperwork. And then after you see the lightning goes away, then you could get on the computer. So he was happy that the power went out. This was before the power went out. So now I told him, okay, you still have stuff to read and study. So guess what? School still goes on, honey. Listen, I'm trying to do my work, and I'm like waiting for it to come back on because, you know, I was in the focus mode, and then it goes down on me. The things we have to endure as working mom, I tell you, can't even do my laundry. Can't do really anything because I only have like maybe 20 minutes of work left of the work day. Trust me, I have days and days of work to do, but I'm telling you, it's the end of the month. I don't need this. Anyway, guys, I will chit chat with you later, and I would run back out to the gym, but it's gonna be that busy time. It's gonna be busier now because everyone is getting off work, and I definitely don't want to go there when everyone is at the gym. I absolutely hate it. So anyway, tune in. So here it is for 20. Still no power. It flickered on for let me see, a good 5 seconds. It's out again. So now I am let me see, trying to put together these socks. This is all socks. This is not even all of them because there's plenty that's in the drawer still that's paired up, but these are the ones that I am going to try and do right now. I hate this part of washing. Yes, so I figure while I sit here, I'm going to do this for about 30 minutes. Then I have to take him to the library. So I'm hoping the library at least has power. The library is about 20 minutes away from here, so which is right next to the power company. So we're hoping it's just in my neighborhood that we're out of power. Usually because we have a lot of trees and stuff in the vicinity, so usually if we lose power, the rest of the town has power. So that's another perk in living in the bushes. So, but we're used to it, no biggie. But anyway, it just slows things down. But we're not going to be defeated because I'm going to try and do this that I've been putting off for several weeks now. So I didn't get to do much any more work, but I'm hoping it comes back up. If not, I'm going to have to get an early start tomorrow and a late night. But then again, whatever. Alrighty, see you in a bit. We'll take a trip to the library. How about that? And see what's there. Hopefully they're still open and they do have power. They close at 6 o'clock, so I'm having him finish up a test right now that he's been procrastinating with because there's no power. He feels the need that he doesn't need to finish up school, and it doesn't work like that, sweetheart. We still do continue homeschool. That's why it's called homeschool. All right, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Oh, I hate putting socks together. So many. I swear I can never find the pairs to anything. I'll just toss mine to the side because mine are pretty easy to pair up. He has so many different socks. Like here, okay, is this a pair? Yep, this is a pair. And then I forgot the basket, so I'm just gonna just toss them right there for now. Forgot the basket to drop them in. Green, yep, this is this one. And then you don't have to just pair them up. You have to turn them inside out. And I'm telling you, I don't like putting socks together. I think what I'm going to do is get one color. And that's all they're going to have, black socks. And it's going to be the same socks. But see, my son likes to wear these colorful socks. Yeah, and then you would think it's easy to put them together, but there's so many that, and then I have to do his, then I have to do my husband's, and I'm like all over the place today because normally I have a bin for both, one for my husband, one for my son. This way I could drop them in as soon as I pair them. And this batch shouldn't be that bad because this is stuff that, these are, actually no, there's some that's been in there for a while. I forgot I combined them. So yeah, it's gonna be everything in here. Everything. My least favorite part of housework is putting these doggone socks together. I swear. Seems easy now because I'm finding the pairs, but that's because these are specific socks. They have like the colors, so it's kind of easy. But when you get into the different black socks and they're all freaking black, that's where I don't like to do socks. Anyway. My socks is pretty easy. Pretty doggone easy. But I don't have that many anyway. So it's easy for me to put my stuff together. See, like these tons of black socks. See, these are mine. These are easy. Still gotta find them. This is where I want to quit because it's not easy anymore. They are not. I have no idea how these pair, the pair goes in the laundry, and for some reason they never come out back in pairs. Then my son likes to walk outside with his socks, so there's always, no matter how much you wash it, and I just swept my floor. There's always a ton of grass and whatever he steps in. Boys are such a handful. Such a handful. See, my girls, they didn't go outside in their socks, in the dirt, and play in dirt. Girls don't do that. But boys, what is wrong with boys? It's like they can't stay clean for nothing. Everything they do has to do with dirt. Seriously. I guess that's why they're called boys. Yep. My. Nope. See, there's two Nike black socks, but they're different. See? And don't worry, to see this, we live in the bushes, so this is always on my husband's and son's socks, burrs or whatever you call them. So I don't have to just pair and put them together. I gotta make sure these aren't on there, and if they're too bad, then I have to rewash them. And listen. It continues. The cycle continues. Oh, thought that was a pair, but that would have been too easy, huh? There's another one. All right. This feels like that. And then it's kind of hard to see because I have no light. Okay, this is this one. I'm telling you, this is, I swear, I know I'm not the only one, but this is the worst housework or part of mom duty. I'm telling you, this is the killer for me. This just, okay, finally. I swear, I think I've been looking for this pair of socks for the longest. Here's another. I'm saying my husband has about 4 drawer full of socks, and my son probably doubles that, full of socks. There's only specific socks my son likes to wear. My husband used to, but everything had to be Jordan. But yeah, I grew him out of that because it was like, okay, we can't be affording everything Jordan now. We don't have it like that. Michael Jordan is not doing nothing for me. Nothing against Michael Jordan, but yeah, it's ridiculous to the point to where everything you wear have to be Jordan. It doesn't fit in the budget. FYI. Nothing against Michael. God bless him, and yes, he's a great player, but we can't do it all the time over here now. We've done it for years. But then kids started becoming more expensive, and so yeah, we had to cut back on a lot of stuff. Yep. So okay, well, the light did finally come back on. It's 5:10 now, but
5:20.
5:20. Oh, we're cutting it close. Library closes at 6 o'clock, so we have to get in there and try and get a book. I don't know if we're gonna make it. So we're on a little library field trip, and it's pouring rain. And I got that one there. Say hi. So we are heading to the library. We have to find. Oh, the book we have to find is a Christian fiction. It has to be at least 100 pages. So that is our mission. Hopefully we can find it in 10 minutes. Because it's going to take us about 10 minutes to get there. No, maybe 15 to get there. And then we have like 10 or 15 minutes to look. So I was trying to sign back in with my work computer, but it was slow and it was acting crazy, and I know it was doing something. So I'm just hoping it works for tomorrow, because I do not want to drive into the office tomorrow at all. No, I'm not. I don't feel like doing that, and so we're gonna pray that it works. Whatever is going on with the network, they'll fix it tomorrow. And it's not my job, it's actually the internet and with the light kicking out and everything. So I think it's just with the internet. So we shall see how that goes. What were you saying? What? Oh, I thought you were saying something. Alrighty. Well, we'll take you along on this library journey. So we did go to the library, but I couldn't film because we literally had like 5 minutes to get the books. So we didn't get to do our library trip